were in Virginia Beach last weekend for the opening day of Atlantic Park, an attraction we've wanted to check out since it was first announced several years back. This urban wave park was created by a group of investors and partners that included well-known musician and Virginia Beach native Pharrell Williams. Here's the outside of Atlantic Park as we are about to head inside. The centerpiece of this attraction is Atlantic Park Surf. Using Wave Garden Cove technology, this man-made lagoon creates something that has been missing in Virginia Beach: consistent surfable waves. Here we are in the line to get in and check in at the lobby's front desk. The walls are decorated with surfboards created out of various materials, including one made out of cement, which is interesting as an art installation, but would not be ideal for use as an actual surfboard. Now, we have made it into our 40s without ever surfing, and we are probably not going to start now. But observers still must buy an all-day beach pass ticket for $25 that allows you to relax by the lagoon all day and watch other people surf, or try to surf. We will talk about the cost involved in actually surfing in a moment. Here is a coaching area. If you have little or no experience surfing, you can sign up for a beginner session. This session gets 30 minutes of surf instruction on land before going into the water to continue the learning experience in the waves. The Wave Garden technology can create up to 1,000 waves an hour. There are 7 different wave levels, ranging from small, gentle whitewater waves for beginners, all the way up to waves as tall as 6 feet, featuring barrels, steep faces, and ramps. Each surfing session for all experience levels includes 55 minutes of surfing, with as many as 20 to 40 surfers in the lagoon at a time, with each surfer getting to catch 10 to 15 waves on average during each session. By the way, as we talk more about our experience, please consider doing us a favor and clicking the like button. It will help the video and my channel reach more people.
There is plenty of seating for observers around the lagoon, but there's not much shade. They do rent cabanas though. The cabanas provide shade, comfortable seating, and storage for up to 6 guests for 4-hour blocks. The cost to rent those cabanas is $300. I feel like that's a lot of money for what they're offering. They need to add something. Mini refrigerators with bottles of water, wait staff to bring you food orders so you don't have to wait in line. $300 seems like a steep price to rent some shade for 4 hours. We got to see surfers of various different levels in the lagoon. Everyone looked to be having a great time. We didn't get to see any pro-level surfers. That's the highest experience level. There was a pro session, but it was later in the day after we left. It was cool to see the technology creating the waves. This is the first wave garden in the United States. There are 10 other wave garden surf parks in the world, but this is the first in the US. Several others are planned to be built in the US, including the next one, scheduled to be built in Palm Desert, California. This surf park in Virginia Beach is also the closest one that has been built to the actual ocean. It is important to note that while Atlantic Park Surf is open, there are some parts of the Atlantic Park experience that are still under construction. When done, this park will include urban residences and creative office spaces to lease, as well as shopping and dining destinations. But construction is still ongoing on those parts of the complex. They do look like they're getting close to being finished, and we look forward to seeing how the area looks once it's done. One part of the complex that is completed is a concert venue called the Dome. You may wonder why this building is called the Dome when it doesn't look like a dome. There was an old concert venue on this land that was shaped like a dome. It was actually called the Virginia Beach Civic Center, but often just referred to as the Dome. Between 1957 and 1993, the Dome hosted the Rolling Stones, Ray Charles, Jimi Hendrix, and many more music legends. Its final show was a Three Dog Night concert in 1993. Shortly after that, the aging Dome was demolished. This new concert venue is named the Dome in honor of the previous concert venue here. The new Dome opened for concerts back in May. Its first concert was Three Dog Night, the same band that performed the final show at the original Dome 32 years earlier.
On opening day, the only food vendor was a food truck from the Baker's Crust, a popular restaurant in the area. Here's a look at their menu. We love Baker's Crust, but it was morning when we visited, so we opted not to get a meal there. We did purchase a cookie and a bottled water to share. The cookie was really good, and the water wet. But a sushi restaurant is opening here in the next month or so. A pizza restaurant is set to open shortly after that, and a restaurant called Hampton Social is opening a bit after that. The restaurants will have external entrances so you can visit them without paying to enter Atlantic Park. There's also a wading pool, so even guests who are not surfing can cool off in the water for a bit. The website says some shopping venues are also planned in Atlantic Park, and they plan to host arts fairs and some free performances as well. The goal is to create a unique year-round district for people to live, play, and work, and I think it is a great idea. So let's talk prices for surfing lessons. Depending on season and your level of experience, the prices will vary. At the moment, the beginner's surfing session is $120 per person. The first few experience levels hover around that same price for 55-minute surf sessions. For surfers in the professional level with the most powerful waves, the cost is currently $161 for a 55-minute session. That's the highest price at the moment, but again, prices are expected to change by season as well. Wetsuit rentals are available, and I imagine they will be necessary if you want to try surfing in the colder winter months. I have seen several articles about redevelopment plans for Virginia Beach to make it an even more in-demand vacation spot, and I think Atlantic Park is a great start. Click the link at the end of this video to see some other action-packed ways you can enjoy your visit to Virginia Beach. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so we can see you the next time we're traveling through.